wena mayela uphendulela mayelana nalesi statement ekuthiwa wasenza.
Thank you. Now, another question, a supposition that was put to you by the state was to the following effect: that the reason why Brigadier Kininda wanted to take you out of the country was because you had made a statement and he was discussing various safety options with you.
I remember that.
Thank you. Now, and your answer was, even if Brigadier Kininda, the minute Brigadier Kininda started talking about you being taken from your place, you then decided to disagree with him, that you would not leave your place.
ngenqaba bafese ngakhuluma nje yonke lento cha ngaze ngithathe manje ukukhulumise ngaleso statement ukuthi ufuna konye ukungifihla.
No. Yes, I refused that I would not be taken away from my place. And you are saying to me that you want a statement and therefore you want to take me away. I then refused.
Thank you.
ngakhuluma nje ngathi shothi oba ngengane funeke ngihambe ngilungise emazweni
And
engawazi.
I said to him, as old as I am now, you want to take me from where I'm staying, take me to other countries that I do not even know.
Ngabuza lo ukuthi yangicabangelana.
I think I asked him if he was being considerate or not.
Thank you.
So we continue to be in this mess, as Julius Malema once said to Mkonazi about the events of the 6th of July 2025. We in the SENZO MEYIWA trial are in this mess because of Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Kininda's ambitions to get a statement out of Ubabu Absolom Zungu, who, if I might add, Baloyi said no totems inside Pagati within Judge Ratta's courtroom. But you know what? I forgot to mention when I spoke in my previous video. Shame on you, Baloyi. Because the interpreter was consistently referring to Umuzi Sevilla by his totem, Usotobe. So what do you mean? This cannot happen for Ubabu Zungu, of all people, Ubabu of the nation. You must be ashamed of yourself. Shame on you. He literally goes on saying, my lord, is literally not the place. It's not the place, my lord. But you know what? What I do enjoy is that Omnisi Wemvula is thoroughly enjoying this re-examination and saying, the state said that, you didn't want to go for protection and that this was being discussed with you. Mnisi knows what to say to get Obabu Absolom Zungu to do what? To open his wings and spread wide and tell us the behind the scenes, how it actually went down with Kininda and friends. So I almost said Zungunizer. And someone in the comments said Zungulicious. But you know what? I'm going to stick with Obab Absolom Zungu. I just want to give him the respect that he deserves. All protocol observed. So he says, you can't be taking a statement from me, then offering to take me to other countries that I don't even know at my old age. I then refused. Listen, this man is smart. There's no amount of money that could have bribed him. There is no amount of traveling the world at his old age. It's like, I'm just Zungu. To me, he strikes me as a very, very simple man. Someone also left in the comments that they're sad that he's going back. Yeah, guys, it's like, this is it. That's it. He's gone. He's going back. He's not like the accused who we'll consistently see in court. But I think he's going to go back with his dignity intact and proud to be back in the community because he represented himself. I think he did a phenomenal job. Drop a 1 if you agree that he did a phenomenal job representing himself. Advocate Absolom Zungu, advocating for himself. And then then he also says, I then refused. And then he asked Kininda if he's thinking about him, like him, Absolom Zungu himself, or he's thinking of himself. I wish we could just say Kininda. I know we wanted to see him on the 5th of July 2025 during the location inspection in Loco. No. I don't care about that. I don't care that we didn't get to see him then. Now, inside party within Absolom Zungu testimony. This was when he should have shown himself. But you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's continue listening on.
And this meeting, wherein this discussion happened, took place after your son and Brigadier Kininda have already testified here at court as to how they received this information, which culminated in the arrest of accused number 1, number 2. Not so.
When
Kwaqhubeka la sokwenzeka la sekukhulunywa la enkantolo konke lokho.
this matter was ongoing here in court.
Thank you. Now, the fact that the court was told that the arrest of accused number 1 and number 2 was premised on the statement that you made, how did that make you feel?
Kwangiphatha kabi phela lokho mase ngizoginda esho la enkantolo ukuthi izinto azizwa kwakuzwa ngabo kwangiphatha kabi.
That hurt me when I heard Gininda testifying here in court that he got that information from me. It did not sit well with me.
Ngase ngibuza ke manje ukuthi uma ngabe khulunywa ngami enkantolo ukuze lento ibonakala ukuthi yaba right ngempela kwaba khona isivumelwana nami sengeqhwa kanjani sokufakaziswa amonye umuntu kanti kubhalwe mina.
I then asked myself as to if this was a thing that was done correctly. How is it that then that they're saying that I made a statement and therefore I'm not called, and instead another person is called?
Ngathula ke ngathi mangenzi konye okunye ngayina kwezinye ngithule ngilalela ukuthi kwenzekani.
I then said to myself, let me just keep calm and keep quiet and listen as to what is happening.
Kuze kwafika ke lapha emaphethelweni ecala.
Up until the last part of this matter.
Ekungixakayo ke lapho anti uGininda ngoba esho kanjalo nje sokuze kufike endaweni kanti mina wayethi ngoba ufake udaba ngegama lami wavula icala ngegama lami manje kanti mina uzongifaka kuphi kunini lapho engizofakaza khona.
Thank you, honorable member. Thank you, honorable member. Honorable Taula.
We are now at the finality stage of this matter, and Gininda has made mention of my name in this matter. So I was wondering as to when is it that I'm going to be called, because my name has been made mention here in court.
Ngafikelwa ke kwazi verse ukuthi ngoba bengangibizi nje bayazi abangibizi ngani.
And then it was then clear to me as to the reason why they're not calling me. They know why they're not calling me.
Now, just there. What would you think, or what do you think would be the reason why you were not called?
Manje ke wena ucabanga ukuthi baba yini sizathu sokuthi ke ungazange ubizwe?
As a court, please, my lord, we don't want to interfere with my learned friend's re-examination, but calling witnesses is based on questions of law, and I don't think that this witness will be able to give an opinion on this, to second guess the state as to why they didn't call him. In any case, we quoted a passage in the proceedings as to why we did not call the witness. We submit, my lord, that that will be opinion evidence that will be irrelevant, my lord. We have referred to the relevant portions of the of the record as to why we did not call Ubaba Zungu, my lord. Thank you.
Thank you, my lord. For starters, this is not a question of law.
If you remember, if you remember, wow, my words are just swallowing each other up. Anyway, if you remember, during Mzansi evidence in chief of Ubaba Absolom Zungu, at the end, I wasn't too happy with Advocate Mzansi. I did mention that he just abandoned Ubaba Absolom Zungu without fulfilling his promise to him that he could say what he needed to get off his chest. I stand corrected. I apologize, okay, for going ahead. The horse was ahead of the cart. No, the cart was ahead of the horse. I was ahead of Mzansi Unfiltered. Per usual, he had a strategy. He knew how he was going to maneuver it into the court. And this was so smooth because he asked Advocate, Advocate in quotations, Absolom Zungu, how did it make you feel that you were not called to court, yet your statement resulted in accused number 1 and accused number 2 being arrested? And there we go. Absolom Zungu sang like a canary. Of course, he had some reservations about it. He's like, kwamphatha kabi. Oh, those words really hurt me, guys. That's how he really started his opening line. It's like, yeah, kwamphatha kabi. That really, really hurt me when I heard Gininda testifying in court. When Gininda is dropping names, you know how he does it all over the place. All over the place. Yes, and it is corroborated by the statement of Absolom Zungu. He will say it over and over again, and that is how some of us, anyway, mastered Absolom Zungu, the name Absolom Zungu, such that when the state closed its case, we're like, wait, what do you mean you're closing your case? What about Absolom Zungu? Zungu Senior. So Ubaba Zungu says, I asked myself if this was done correctly, then why am I not being called to court? Instead, another person is being called and not me, the owner of the statement. Brilliant ask, okay? Again, a very, very smart old man. And he says, at the event, he spoke to himself, okay? He spoke to himself and he said, I gotta keep calm and listen to what happens. And then he's like, then he saw it was the last witness. And then next thing, Balo is like, yeah, we're done. That's when he's like, where's the TikTok gang? So he says, he kept asking himself, when is Gininda going to call me to testify? Since he put my name in the statement. You put it in the court. So when are you calling me? And then they didn't call me. And they know exactly why they didn't call me. They really do know why. At this time, I thought, oh no, Balo is going to jump up and down. Nope, silence from the other side. Then Mzansi goes into gear 6. What is the reason? You were not called. Oh, no. Balo is like, nope. You cannot be doing that to a witness. And as you already know, Mzansi says, this is not a question of law. It is a question of facts. And the fact lies. The prosecutorial-led investigation did not call the witness whose statement is inside party within the court. How ridiculous is that? But with that, I'm going to end this video right here. Remember to like, to comment, to subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. I see all your messages. Thank you so much. We hit 3 years. 3 years. 3 years of Mzansi Unfiltered. Can you believe it? When I got the notification from YouTube, I was like, wow, look how time flies. Especially when I'm MIA and everybody is looking for me, sending me comments, DMs, everything, and saying, come back immediately. Okay, you have been summoned. Okay, I have received my court subpoena from the members of the public jury, and I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm going to be back soon to regular programming. With that said, please remember to like, to comment, to subscribe. I absolutely love it when you do, okay? We're on the road to 75,000 subscribers. Are you going to be one of them, or you're still watching from outside the club? You should be as bold and brave as Absolom Zungu. Hit that subscription button. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!